ready.
Welcome to Haysville, where you'll find award-winning schools for students of all ages in a family-friendly community. Waiting here for you.
Say hello to Haysville now.
Great things are happening in Haysville, a beautiful new activity center near Riggs Park to get in shape and have fun. A nationally recognized school system with new state-of-the-art facilities, great people, great neighborhoods, a great place to grow a family. So say hello to Haysville.
Say hello to Haysville now.
It's summer in Haysville, with families enjoying our hometown market, plenty of summer activities, and celebrations to last a lifetime. Join us for summertime fun.
Say hello to Haysville now.
one. Get it now at Hometown Sales Lease. Why wait for a killer TV or audio system? I don't want to wait. Why wait for efficient new kitchen and laundry appliances? Why wait for furniture with style or a comfortable new mattress? Get it now. Why wait for an awesome new computer? Get the leading brands, the latest styles, and the hottest features, all with flexible payments you can afford. No credit needed, no hassles, and delivery is included. Everyone is approved. Get it now at Hometown Sales Lease. I don't want to wait anymore.
Welcome to Haysville, where you'll find miles of lighted hike and bike trails that take you through beautiful neighborhoods and parks. Visit our activity center and see what you've been missing.
Say hello to Haysville now.
Are you ready? Welcome to Haysville, where you'll find award-winning schools for students of all ages in a family-friendly community.
And hello, everybody. It's baseball time in Haysville. Todd Hook, along with producer, director, engineer Chris Worrell, bringing you live Jayhawk League baseball action tonight. Game 3 between your Haysville Aviators and the Hays Larks. Series is all knotted at 1. Larks take Game 1 in pretty convincing fashion, 15-2. Aviators got the Larks last night, 9-6. A rubber game tonight. Here's how the Larks will go. Ryan Randall out of Abilene Christian will lead it off and play left field. R.J. Williams will be over at shortstop out of UT Arlington. He'll hit second. Hitting third, Wyatt Davis over at third base out of UT Arlington. In the cleanoff spot will be Easton Kirk. Batting average around .408 out of Wallace State Community College. He will hit fourth. Hitting fifth will be Nick Gaddis. He will be doing the catching. Hitting sixth, John Renzel out of Eastern Michigan. Clayton Raspberry will play right field and hit seventh out of Grayson Community College. Daryl Myers will hit eighth. He is out of Benedictine. Matt Munoz will round it out, and he will play center field out of Abilene Christian. We are ready to go. Hot night here in southern Kansas. First pitch to Ryan Randall is inside, ball one. We got temperature mid to upper 90s, heat index well over 100. That is bounced up the middle. That'll be in there for a base hit. So a good start for the Larks. They will lead it off with a base hit, and that'll be Ryan Randall, 1-4-1. Here's the defense for the Aviators. Left to right in the outfield will be Quirk, Cross, and Nogowski. Williams, a rare start over at third base. Gutierrez over at short. Kennedy gets to the start tonight at second. Jaquetta over at first. Nate Stoltz doing the catching, and Aaron Homey on the mound. First pitch swinging from R.J. Williams. That's into left field, and back-to-back base hits for the Aviators. A little misplay out there in left field by Campbell Quirk, unable to come up with it cleanly, and Ryan Randall's going to make him pay for it. He's down to third, so first and third now with still nobody out. Kind of hard to catch our breath here. Top of the first, no score. Larks threatening. First and third, nobody out. Couple of base hits here, and an error for the Aviators. Here is Wyatt Davis, UT Arlington product, Stexman from the left side. 3:24 at the start of the day. And that is high, ball one. Aaron Homey on the mound. 10 games this year. He has had 3 starts, 35 innings of work. Right-hander. And that is high. 2 balls and no strikes. Homie out of Morningside College. And the pitch. That is low, 3-0. So after a couple of quick hits, he has gone to 3-0 to Wyatt Divis out of UT Arlington. Divis over at third base tonight. And that is right down the middle for a strike. Something I haven't seen is Hayes did not roll in here until about 6:30. So no batting practice, no in and out. So they just jumped off the bus, got loose, and it doesn't appear to have slowed them down any at all. So maybe that might have been a good plan in this heat. We have a heat index around 105 at the moment. And the 3-1 swung on and popped foul. So 3-2 now to Wyatt Divis. So Homie gets healthy in the count after being down 3 balls and no strikes. Gets it to 3-2. And the payoff. That is driven to center. Cross ranging over to his left. He won't get it. 1 run will score. That'll be down for a base hit. So Randall will score, and the Larks take the early lead, 1-0. Williams down to second. Divis is aboard with a base hit. So 3 base hits in a row. Homie in a little bit of trouble already. City of Haysville night tonight. We are celebrating tonight our relationship with the City of Haysville. They have been a fantastic partner. There will be some giveaways. And first pitch to Easton Kirk is popped foul down our way. Kirk's bat has cooled off a little bit. He's down to 408. 1 for 4 last night. So if you're a City of Haysville employee, you should come out, show your ID. You'll be entered into a drawing. And the 0-1. That's a good off-speed pitch from Homie. Tried to check his swing. Went around 0-2. So if you're a City of Haysville employee, you could win some prizes tonight. So come on out. Also, if you buy a drink, you get a free hot dog. You can't beat a deal like that. Here's the 0-2. Swung on and missed, and that'll do it for Easton Kirk. Big out there for Homie. 1 down now. Here is Nick Gaddis. Oklahoma City comes in for 3 tomorrow. We will be voice only tomorrow. So if you're looking for pictures, you're out of luck tomorrow. So watch something else and listen to us. Oklahoma City will be in for 3. It'll be a 7 o'clock first pitch, 7 o'clock Saturday night, and 5 o'clock. That will be on Sunday. That is through the hole on the left side, so a base hit for Gaddis, and they're loaded. Not exactly been hitting Homie very hard, but basically hitting them where we ain't. Larks take the early lead 1-0. Gotta wonder how they might be feeling after being beat up on last night. Here is John Renzel. First pitch swing, that is fouled back. Good news for Homie. He is pounding the zone. 1 out, bases loaded. Ryan Randall led it off with a base hit, followed by a hit by Williams, Divis, and Gaddis. That is low and in. 1 ball and 1 strike. What little breeze we do have is out of the south, but it is very steamy here today. And the 1-1. That is outside. 2 balls and a strike. Homie comes in with an ERA of 3.60. Had a good season. 2-1. Off-speed pitch is lifted to center. Cross a couple of steps back. He will run through it, and the throw will be to third base. A run will score. And the Larks lead it 2-0. Two down now. Here's Clayton Raspberry out of Grayson Junior College. First and second, 2-0 Hayes. We're in the top of the first. Similar situation a couple of nights ago where Hayes jumped all over us in the first inning. And the first pitch to Raspberry is in there for a strike. Raspberry over in right field tonight, hitting .303. 1 for 4 last night. And the pitch, that is into right field, foul. Didn't miss by much. That would have scored a couple. 0-2 now to Raspberry. Larks 23-7. And the 0-2. That is wide. Aviators 9-23. And the 1-2 from Homie. That is foul down the left side. Looked like he was a little tardy on that one. Looks like he might have been looking for something else and got the express. Count remains 1-2, 2 outs, first and second. Here it is. That is low and in. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Still time to get out here if you're in the area, especially if you're a City of Haysville employee. That is wide, 3-2. So that will be the second 3-2 count of the frame for Aaron Homey. 7th man to bat here in the inning. And the 3-2 runners go. That is skied to left field. Quirk back and to his right, and he will have it. And that'll do it. So the Larks get a couple. They strand a couple. We've played a half an inning. They lead it 2-0. We'll be right back.
For you.
Say hello to Haysville now.
All right, and welcome back. We go to the bottom of the first. Hayes strikes first. They lead it 2-0. Here's how the Aviators will go. Carter Cross will lead it off and play center field. He's out of the University of Nebraska. And out of the Incarnate Word, Shea Gutierrez will hit second and play shortstop. Nigel Williams out of Lake Erie College will hit third and play third base. Luke Giacchetta will be in the cleanup spot and play first base. He's out of Coach East. Nate Stoltz will do the catching. He's out of the University of Miami at Ohio. Zach Nagalski will be over in right field and hit sixth out of Wisconsin, Milwaukee. Out of Monmouth, the left fielder Campbell Quirk, he will hit seventh. Darian Williams will be the designated hitter out of Benedict College, and rounding out the order will be Jordan Kennedy. He will play second base out of Seward County. Aviators 9-23, coached by Lance Spongeberg and Michael Thompson. Here's how the Larks will go defensively. Randall in left, Munoz out in center, Raspberry in right, Divis over at third base, Williams at short, Myers at second base, Renzel over at first, Gaddis behind the plate, and doing the pitching out of the Colorado School of Mines, 6'3" left-hander Walter Pennington. He's been in 5 games this summer, 4 starts, 22 innings of work. He's given up 17 hits, 11 runs. He's walked 17 and only struck out 16, so a little wildness. First pitch swinging from Carter Cross. That's through the hole on the left side for a base hit, so a good start for the Aviators, and Cross is aboard. Shea Gutierrez now out of Incarnate Word. He's the shortstop. Pretty much a everyday player. Hitting .309 at the start of the day. Cross over at first base. Good lead. Gutierrez takes a ball high. 1 ball and no strikes. And the pitch. That is bounced to the left side. Third baseman will come up with it over to first. That's his only play. And Gutierrez will be retired, but a productive out as Cross down to second base. 1 out now. Nigel Williams. He will step in playing third base. Runner at second base, only 1 out. Bottom of the first. Larks lead it 2-0. And the pitch. That is in the dirt, smothered nicely by Gaddis. 1 ball and no strikes. Larks get 4 hits in the first. And the 1-0. That is low, just missed. 2-0. 2 balls and no strikes. Aviators coming in hitting .232 as a team, giving up right at 7 runs a game. And the pitch. That is wide. 3-0. In the loss last night, Hayes only hit .234 as a team. They usually hit around .295, so quite a bit below. And same with Haysville. They about 40 points more than they usually do, so there's the difference. 3-1 now to Nigel Williams. And 3-1 is high, and he'll lose him. So that has been the issue for Pennington in looking at his numbers. First and second now, 1 out. Here's the cleanup guy, Luke Giacchetta. Cochise Community College. 186 on the season. And the pitch, that is low and away, ball 1. Family week continues. A lot of families in. Good to speak with folks that you've been talking to all summer. And the 1-0, that is high and away, 2 balls and no strikes. First and second. That is driven to center. That'll get down. That'll be in the hole. 1 run is going to score. Looks like they're going to hold Williams up at third base and Giacchetta in there with an RBI double. So the Aviators get half of it back and trail 2-1. So Williams over to third. Cross will score. Here's Nate Stoltz, the catcher out of Miami of Ohio. 196 on the season. Step in from the right side. Chance to get the lead right here with a base hit. Second and third now. 1 out. That's in the dirt. 1 ball and no strikes. So Pennington having a little trouble with command. He's upside down in his ball to strike ratio, 7-4. And the 1-0. That is a 1-hopper to the right side of the shortstop. Looks like they're going to have a runner hung up. Looks like it'll be Giacchetta. He is hung up. A run will score. So Nigel Williams will score. He's going on contact. And we're all knotted at 2. That was the only play that Williams had. That was pretty far to his right. And Jaquetta just got hung up. I think he kind of like him to maybe let that one get through before he goes. So Stoltz is aboard with a fielder's choice. Two down now in the inning. We're all tied up. And that one's in the dirt, 1-0. Ball and no strikes. Here it is. That's in there for a strike. Good fastball from Pennington. Good velocity on that one. Zach Nagalski out of Wisconsin, Milwaukee. And he takes that one low, 2-1. Hitting 179. And the pitch, that is in there for a strike. Count even, 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, and 2 outs. Aviators with a couple of hits and a couple of runs. We're all tied at 2. And the 2-2's in the dirt, smothered nicely by Gaddis. Hard to block those left-handed 56-footers. Three and two, runner goes. Swung on and missed, and that'll do it for the Aviators. But they get a couple, and we're all tied at 2. We've played 1. We'll be right back.
Great things are happening in Haysville, a beautiful new activity center near Riggs Park to get in shape and have fun. A nationally recognized school system with new state-of-the-art facilities, great people, great neighborhoods, a great place to grow a family. So say hello to Haysville.
Say hello to Haysville now.
And we're back. We go to the top of the second. We're all knotted at 2. Both clubs get 2 runs in their first try. 8, 9, and 1 scheduled for the Larks. Myers, Munoz, and Randall all scheduled here in the top of the second. Homie out for inning number 2. Took him 24 pitches to get out of the first inning. He hopes to improve on that. First pitch to Darryl Myers, swung on and missed. Myers hitting .319. Second baseman out of Benedictine College. And the pitch, that is in there. So a quick couple of strikes from Homie. And the 0-2. That's swung on and in the dirt. And bobbled by Stoltz. He will gather it, apply the tag, and that'll do it for Myers. So second strikeout of the ball game for Homie. And a good start for the Aviators here in the top of the second. Here's the 9-hole man, Matt Munoz, Abilene Christian product. Steady dose of left-handers in this lineup. First pitch to him is wide, ball 1. Munoz 0 for 3 last night, .330 on the season. And the 1-0 is high. 2 balls and no strikes. Very fortunate to have some clouds rolling in, get some shade. We'll take it. And the 2-0 is high and away. So 3 straight balls to the 9-hole hitter, Matt Munoz. And a 3-0 right down the middle for a strike. Munoz in center field tonight. And the 3-1 swung on, popped up. That will be out of play. So Stoltz gave it a look, and it's well back. Tonight is City of Haysville night. Any city employee with their ID can sign up for a drawing. That is into center field, and that'll get down in front across. That will be a 1-out base hit for Munoz. He is 1 for 1 today. Show your ID, be entered into a drawing. They're going to give away about $200 worth of goodies. Ain't no sense in missing that. Top of the order now, Ryan Randall. 1 for 1 today, scored a run in the first. And the pitch, that is bounced to the second baseman. That is Kennedy. He is up with it on the big hop over to first in time. That was the only play he had. The ball was not hit particularly sharply, and Randall is retired. Munoz down to second base, and it's 2 outs. Pretty good concentration there by Kennedy because the ball and the base runner got there just about the same time. Here is R.J. Williams. He's 1 for 1. Singled and scored in the first. Off-speed pitch in there, a strike at the knees. No balls and a strike. 2 outs, top of the first. Runner at second base. Wind is calm at the moment. And the 0-1. Good change of pace there from Homey. Swung through it. And Williams behind an account 0-2. Boy, the bottom dropped out of that one. We'll see if Homey can finish him off and get punch out number 3 here and get him out of the inning. And the 0-2. That's in the dirt. Gobbled up nicely by Stoltz. Catchers this year have been very, very good at blocking baseballs. Ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Swung on and missed, and that'll do it. So Williams will go down swinging, and we've played 1.5. We're all tied at 2. We'll be right back.
It's summer in Haysville, with families enjoying our hometown market. Plenty of summer.
And welcome back. We go to the bottom of the second. We're all tied at 2. 7, 8, 9 scheduled for the Aviators. Be Quirk, Williams, and Kennedy. So the bottom third scheduled here in the bottom of the second. We're all tied up at 2. Both clubs got a run in the first. 5 hits for the Larks, 2 for the Aviators. Here is Campbell Quirk out of Monmouth. 2 for 4 last night. First pitch is in there for a strike from Pennington. Pennington threw 19 pitches in the first inning and gave up a couple of runs. And that is swung on and missed. Looked like he might have swung at ball 1 there. So 0-2 now to Quirk. 189 on the season. And the 0-2. That is in the dirt. That knocked the mask off Gaddis. Seems like in the last, 10 or 15 years, we've expected more out of catchers. Anytime an 0-2 count comes along, you're going to expect that ball in the dirt. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. That is high and away, 2-2. Two balls and 2 strikes. Here it is. That is a 2-hopper to the second baseman. Myers up with it over to first in time. Kind of a tricky hop over there. Stayed with it. Had to set back and play that one on the second hop. And that'll do it for Quirk. Designated hitter now, Darian Williams. 11 hits on the season, 175. And the first pitch to him. That's in the dirt. One out, we're at the bottom of the second. We're all tied at 2. And the pitch to Williams. That is misses wide. Williams ahead in the count, 2-0. And the pitch, that is smoked up the middle for a base hit. So Williams is aboard with 1 out. He is 1 for 1 today. No doubt about that one. That one right back where it came from. Had a high rate of speed.
Next up for the Aviators, number 27, Jordan Kennedy.
1 out now. Here's Jordan Kennedy. Good night last night. Been with the club about a week. 2 for 4 last night, and the first pitch to him. That's a fastball in there for a strike. Kennedy over at second base tonight out of Seward County. And the 0-1. And that's a change of pace. Swung on and missed. 0-2. Looks like he's going to shorten up a little bit. Here's the 0-2. That is bounced to the right side, backhanded by Williams. He's unable to handle it, and Kennedy will be aboard. We will see how they score it. They score that a base hit, and I agree. Williams would have had to come up with that cleanly and make a very long, difficult throw against the speedy Kennedy. So first and second, top of the order for Carter Cross. 1 out. Quirk led it off, bounced out to the right side. Base hits by Williams and Kennedy. And you're up to date. First pitch swinging, that is into left field for a base hit. They're going to hold Williams. No sense in making that second out at home plate. So 3 hits in a row. Cross is 2 for 2. So the hot bats continue for the Aviators. So they're loaded for Shea Gutierrez. Bounced out to the third baseman last time. Aviators a chance to put a bunch on the board right here with a base hit. And first pitch swinging, that is dumped into left field for a base hit. 1 run will score. They're going to send Kennedy, and there won't be a play. So the throw is bobbled out in center field, and everybody's going to move up on the error. So Williams and Kennedy will score, and that makes it 4-2 Aviators. So Cross down to third on a heads-up play. Saw the bobble out in center. So both outfielders or both outfields have made a small bobble and it allowed runners to move forward. Looks like pitching coach going to come out and talk about it. I remind you that this is game 3 of the series with the Larks. Tomorrow night we will start a 3-game series with the Oklahoma City Indians. Tomorrow night's game will be a 7 o'clock start right here. We will be celebrating the Aviators' 5th anniversary of existence. So lots of activities going on tomorrow night. Saturday night is family night. Take your picture with your favorite Aviator. Take your picture with your host family, biological family, or whoever happened to raise you. And Sunday night will be a 5 o'clock first pitch. So that will be a 5 o'clock pitch, 2 hours early. And following the ball game, there will be a music concert. So we will have a music performer after the ball game. That is free of charge. So come on out and see it. Still, conference is over on the mound. It looks like the shortstop has a glove issue. Looks like he is looking for a spare. He's going over to the pit crew right now to see what he can find. Aviators have gotten 2 here. They got 2 in the first, now 2 here in the second. They lead at 4-2. Still time to come out if you want to come on out. Sun appears to be setting. The temperature is now below 90, I believe. That's always a good thing. Still looking at the glove. Well, right now, I lied to you. We are still at 96 degrees. And heat index is 107. Probably shouldn't have told anybody that. Really hard on camera, man, if you want to know the truth. And equipment. Did have a situation the other night when it was this hot and our computers quit working. So we had to fake it for a while. Looks like Williams has found him a new piece of leather. Pennington's going to make a few tosses. And looks like we're going to be ready to go. Nigel Williams now out of Lake Erie. Third baseman walked and scored in the first. 4-2 Aviators. Runners at second and third. 1 out. And the first pitch to Williams. That is an off-speed pitch that misses high. Ball 1. 5 hits now for the Larks. 6 for the Aviators. And the pitch. That is wide. Ball 2. 2 balls and no strikes. Very tight strike zone today, but very consistent. That's all a feller can ask for. And the 2-0, that is bounced to the shortstop. He will come up with it, check the runner over to first in time. A run will score, so that will be Cross. He was going on contact. Gutierrez now down to third. And Williams is retired, so credit went him with an RBI. Well, it's a good thing Williams, the shortstop, got his glove fixed and went right to him. 2 outs now in the inning. Here is Luke Giacchetta. First pitch to him. Big cut. Swung on and missed. Out ahead of that one. Giacchetta doubled in the first. Drove in a run. And he takes a pitch wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. .222 now on the season. That is in there for a strike. Good off-speed pitch from Pennington. That was pitch number 38. Ball and 2 strikes, 2 outs. Gutierrez over at third. Swung on and missed. The tag is applied, and that'll do it for Giacchetta. So we've played 2 Aviators are going to strand one. They get 3 in the inning. They now lead at 5-2. We'll be right back.
Activities and celebrations to last a lifetime. Join us for summertime fun.
Say hello to Haysville now.
Why wait for the things you want? Get it now at Hometown Sales Lease. Why wait for a killer TV or audio system? I don't want to wait. Why wait for efficient new kitchen and laundry appliances? Why wait for furniture with style or a comfortable...
And welcome back. We go to the top of the third. Larks in a little bit of trouble. They trail the Aviators 5-2. 3, 4, and 5 scheduled for the Larks. It'll be Divis, Kirk, and Gaddis. Divis 1 for 1 tonight. Singleton was stranded in the first out of UT Arlington. And the first pitch from Homie's in there for a strike. 13 pitches last inning for Homie. That's more like it. So the 0-1, that is low, just missed. One ball and 1 strike, top of the third, nobody on. Swung on and missed. Looked to be a little tardy on it. 1-2. Plays for my good friend Darren Thomas down at UT Arlington. Runs a great program down there. And the 1-2's in the dirt. Count even now, 2-2. Darren Thomas, the skipper at UT Arlington, graduated from Tyrone High School in Tyrone, Oklahoma, Seward, and then to Oklahoma Christian. That is wide. 3-2 now to Wyatt Divis. And here's the 3-2. That is fouled back. Good fastball from Homie. And the count remains 3 balls and 2 strikes. Nobody out, just underway here in the third. Off-speed pitch is fouled back, so a good at bat here for Divis. Gonna make Homie work for it. Aviators get 3 in the bottom of the second. That is bounced to the right side, and Kennedy will have it on the room service hop over to first. And that's out number 1. One out now. Here is Easton Kirk. Nobody on. That's the time to face this guy. 0 for 1 today, though. Struck out in the first. 408 at the start of the day. It's kind of cooled off in the last game or two. First pitch swinging, and that is down the left field line, foul. Ball and no strikes. Homie has been ahead of both hitters. That is bounced up the middle. Looks like Gutierrez will get it behind the bag, make the long throw. Not in time. A good play there by Shea Gutierrez. Had to go really deep. That was basically in shallow center. Unable to get much on it. And Kirk beat it out for a base hit. So he's aboard with 1 out. He's 1 for 2. Nick Gaddis now. He is 1 for 1. Jacksonville State. And the pitch. That is in there for a strike. He's probably right at home in this humidity. No balls and a strike. That misses wide. 1-1 now. One out. Kirk over at first. Reached on an infield hit up the middle. 6 runs for each club. 6 hits for each club. That is low. 2-1 now. Gaddis hitting 143 on the season. Would encourage Homie to go right after him. And a 2-1. That's in the dirt. 3-1 now. Aviators lead it by 3. And that's going to miss. So Gaddis will walk. First and second now, just 1 out. Homie's still 1 pitch away from getting out of it, but can't afford to put these 143 hitters on. Here is Renzel. 2 for 5 yesterday, first baseman. Left-handers from Eastern Michigan. That is in there for a strike at the belt, 0-1. And the 0-1. I tried to check his swing. He went around, and they say he didn't. Oh, my goodness. We had the perfect vantage point on that, and bat clearly went past the front of the batter's box. So not in a position really to call that out in the middle. 1-1. That is driven to right field. That'll get over the head of Nagowski. That's off the wall. 1 run will score. Here comes the second run. And that'll be a double for Renzel. So a 2 RBI double. 5-4 now, Aviators. Ball was squared up very well. That's what happens when you get behind an account. You got to come to him. Here's Clayton Raspberry. Hayes is not the team to get behind on. That first pitch swinging, that is through the hole on the right side. They are going to send the runner. Here is the throw to the plate. And that's going to be late. So Raspberry is aboard. Not sure why he didn't go to second on that, but we will take it. Ball did go through. So a base running blunder by the Larks, but nonetheless, we're all tied up at 5. Larks have gotten 3 here, and we just have 1 out. Darryl Myers now, he's 0 for 1 with a strikeout in the second. Benedictine College, looks like Coach Spunsberg going to go to the mound. We're going to have a little conference. While we're doing that, let's have a little this day in baseball history. We're talking about July the 19th. Let's see what I can find. In 1975, here's a good story. George Brett's famous pine tar incident has a precedent. When the Yankees' Thurman Munson's RBI single against the Twins is nullified because of the tar on his bat handle exceeds the 18-pitch limit, allowing the Minnesota's Jim Hughes to skate to a 2-1 win over the Bombers. So the George Brett pine tar incident was on and missed. 2-1. No activity in either bullpen just yet. Raspberry down to second base. Still just 1 out. Here's Matt Munoz. 1 for 1 today. Singled and stranded in the second. Aviators can't afford to let this one get too far out of hand. And the first pitch to Munoz. That's in there. A strike at the belt. Good off-speed pitch there from Aaron Homey. 25 strikes, 13 balls for Homey. And the 0-1. That is bounced foul to the right side, 0-2. Munoz turned on that one. Unable to keep it fair. He's in the hole 0-2. Dead calm here at the old ballpark in Haysville. And the 0-2. That's swung on and missed. And blocked nicely by Stoltz. First base is occupied, so he will take a seat for out number 2. Top of the order now, Ryan Randall.
Next up, number 12, Ryan Randall.
Randall 1 for 2, a run scored in the first, bounced out in the second. And the pitch to him. Fastball misses high and away, ball 1. One ball and no strikes. Runners at first and second. 2 outs. And the pitch. That is bounced foul down. Larks have gotten 3 in the inning. 4 hits allowed in the inning. That's 9 hits total for the Larks. Swung on and missed. Looked like he might have swung at ball 2 or ball 3. 2-2. This thing could go for hours. Here's the 2-2. And swung on, just got a piece of it and fouls it back. Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, first and second. One hopper to Kennedy. That gets by him. Throw to the plate, not in time. Throw back to the shortstop at second base, not in time also. So Raspberry will score, and the Larks will take the lead. Myers down to third. That was a hot shot to Kennedy. Looked like they're going to score that one, an error. That was a 1 hopper. Randall is aboard. He is down to second base. Second and third. 9th man to bat in the order here is R.J. Williams. And the pitch. That is popped up. It looks like Stoltz will have a play, giving chase, and will haul it in. And that'll do it for the Larks. But they get 4. They have taken the lead now, 6-5. We have played 2.5. We'll be right back.
Mattress, get it now. Why wait for an awesome new computer? Get the leading brands, the latest styles, and the hottest features, all with flexible payments you can afford. No credit needed, no hassles, and delivery is included. Everyone is approved. Get it now at Hometown Sales Lease.
I don't want to wait anymore.
Welcome to Haysville, where you'll find miles of lighted hike and bike trails that take you through beautiful neighborhoods and parks. Visit our activity center and see what you've been missing.
Say hello to Haysville now.
And we're back. Go to the bottom of the third. Aviators now trail 6-5. Aviators did get 3 in the bottom of the second, so they're capable of scoring. Larks get 4 in the top of the third and take the lead. 5, 6, and 7 scheduled for the Aviators. Stoltz, Nagowski, and Quirk scheduled here in the third. Pennington out for inning number 3. It just took him 38 pitches to get through a couple of innings. 19 in the last, so he's given up 19 pitches each inning. And the first pitch to Stoltz is high, ball 1. Stoltz doing the catching. He is 0 for 1, reached on a fielder's choice in the first. That's in there for a strike at the knees. 1 ball and 1 strike. And that is cued foul on the right side. Got that one off the end. Little cloud cover in the west. That's blocking out some sun. We're liking that. 1-2. And the pitch. That is wide. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Stoltz 196 at the start of the day. And a 2-2. That misses wide again. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Three and 2. That's low. So Pennington will walk the leadoff man to start the third. Stoltz is aboard. Nagowski now out of Wisconsin-Milwaukee. He's 0 for 1 with a strikeout. 2:22 at the start of the day. And the pitch. That is bounced to the left side. Third baseman charging. And he's unable to find the handle, and that will be an error. So Divis unable to come up with it. And Nagowski is aboard. First and second, nobody out. Aviators do not go away. Campbell Quirk now out of Monmouth. He is 0 for 1 tonight. Left fielder steps in from the left side. First and second, still nobody out. And the pitch. That's in there, a strike at the knees. His girlfriend has arrived, so that will make him happy. No balls and a strike. Here it is. Swung on and missed. Just got a piece of it. 0-2. Two strikeouts in the ball game for Pennington. Left-hander out of Colorado School of Mines. Hearing some thunder off into the distance. Time is called. If we get some weather, we will have to bug out. We have no protection down here. We are out in the open, so we have thousands of dollars worth of computers and cameras. So if we have to bug out, we'll let you know. Need about 20 minutes notice. And the 0-2, that's in the dirt. That's blocked nicely by Gaddis. Well, that saved the advance of the runners right there. Looks like we have some weather maybe heading our way. So we may be bugging out here in just a little bit. If we do, you can always catch it on on the iScore. That is swung on and missed. And Quirk will go down for out number 1. He's 0 for 2. So if we do have to bug out, you'll have to tune into iScore to follow the progress there. The only solution to this is, I was just talking to Chris a while ago, if somebody listening in would like to build us a press box with a roof on it where we wouldn't have to bug out when the weather rolls in, we'd put their name all over it. Just saying. First pitch to Darian Williams in the dirt. Ball 1. Yes, big letters. We would do that for you. So think about that. If you got some money you need to hide from the government, we'll take it and build us a press box. And that is squirted down the right field line, foul. Boy, he got good wood on that one. Just foul. Williams 1 for 1, a run scored tonight. Designated hitter out of Benedictine. Well, it appears that weather is moving our direction. Whether it'll stay together, we don't know. That is swung on and missed. Looked like he might have swung at ball 2. So Darian, usually a very good command of the strike zone, swung at 1 outside of it. 1-2 now. Here it is. That's swung on and missed, and that'll do it. 2 down now. Here is the second baseman, Jordan Kennedy. He is 1 for 1 tonight. He's had 3 hits in the last 2 days. Singled in the second and scored. He's out of Seward. First and second, 2 outs. And Pennington is going to step towards second base and run everybody back. That would be Nate Stoltz over there. Nagowski down at first base. And the pitch. That is wide. Snap throw down to first. And looks like Aviators catch a break. Looks like old Zach might have been a little bit too far off. Throw beat him there. Lots of chatter coming out of the Larks dugout, but Stoltz, very heads-up play, moves down to third. One thing I can say for the Aviators, they have taken several bases this series that wasn't given to them. So good heads-up base running by the Aviators. First and third now. Swung on and missed from Kennedy. 1-1. Engineer checking the weather. Always has an eye on things. The 1-1 is in the dirt. Blocked nicely by Gaddis. And Nagowski will have to stay at first base. Two balls and a strike to Kennedy. New guy, just been with the club about a week. And a 2-1. Swung on and missed, just out ahead of it. 2-2. Older brother Chad played here a couple of seasons ago. Here's the 2-2. Swung on and missed, and that'll do it. So the Aviators strand a couple. We have played two. Excuse me, we have played three. Larks lead at 6-5. We'll be back.
Are you ready?
Welcome to Haysville, where you'll find award-winning schools for students of all ages in a family-friendly community. Waiting here for you.
Say hello to Haysville now.
Ooh. And welcome back. Go to the top of the fourth. Larks lead at 6-5. Homie out for inning number 4. 71 pitches through 3 innings. Through 32 last inning. Gave up 4 runs, so he'll need to do just a smidge better than that. Looks like umpires are checking something. There is some weather northwest of us moving this direction. Some thoughts are it might miss us. A little bit of low rumble of thunder. Kind of sounds like my belly about 9 o'clock at night. That's a little bigger. So I'm not sure the umpires have those gizmos that alert them when the lightning is within 5 miles. So we are in a little bit of a delay right now. We're not quite sure what they're going to do. Umpires still conversing at the press box. General Manager Grant Jones out of the box. He is going to make his way down, and we're going to talk about this and see what's shaking. So we're not quite sure what's going on at the moment. Hey, we got fans up here that appeared, so we got at least 2 listeners. Ah, Carter Cross's grandparents have arrived. Nice to meet you, sir, ma'am. Thank you for dropping by to see us. We're on live right now. Anything you want to say back to the folks in Nebraska?
Well, tell our son hi in Pennsylvania.
All right. Hello goes out to Pennsylvania. So it's good to see Carter Cross's grandparents. So you're going to be making your way to Lincoln very frequently from the looks of things. So he's going to be a big part of that lineup next year, I think. So we appreciate you listening in. Well, I appreciate that. It's good to have folks tuning in. We love to do it. So no free popsicles tonight. I don't know what was going on. So it looks like that the weather is holding off for now. It looks like the umpires have finished their conversation. It was nice to see Carter Cross's grandparents. They just stopped in for a nice visit. Always good to see fans. Very appreciative, folks. Looks like we're going to be underway here. It's going to be 3, 4, and 5. Divis, Kirk, and Gaddis. First pitch to Divis. Low, ball 1. So Divis, 1 for 2 tonight out of UT Arlington. Left-handed hitter. And the 1-0 is low. 2 balls and no strikes. Larks lead at 6-5 on 9 hits. 6 hits for the Aviators. No wind here at the ballpark. That is in there for a strike. 2-1 now to Wyatt Divis, the third baseman. 1 for 4 last night in the loss. 324 at the start of the day. That is bounced to the shortstop. Gutierrez ranging to his left. Up with it. Good play. Throws across his body. And that'll do it for Wyatt Divis. So good play by Shea Gutierrez. Got that one right behind the bag at second base. Threw across his body and got him by a step. 1 out now. Here is Easton Kirk. 1 for 2. Singled in the third and a strikeout in the first. 408 at the start of the day. And the pitch. That is low, ball 1. A little bit of lightning in the area, I'm told. Here I am sitting on a metal scaffold, 10 foot off the ground. Not too worried yet. I am prayed up. 2 balls and no strikes. That is smoked down the right field line, foul. 2 balls and a strike to Easton Kirk. Kirk leading the Jayhawk League in average at .408. And the 2-1. Off-speed pitch is popped down our way. That is going to be just out of my reach and out of reach of the hustling Williams. That'll be just out of play. That is the closest ball we have had all year long. Good hustle by Williams. It was just over the fence. 2 balls and 2 strikes to the hot-hitting Easton Kirk. And the 2-2. That is low and away. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Homie very careful with Kirk. He's out of Wallace State Community College. And that is inside. And a 1-out walk to Kirk. He is aboard. That'll bring up Nick Gaddis. Gaddis 1 for 1 with a walk and a run scored. He was part of that big 4-run inning in the third. 1 out, Larks lead at 6-5. We're in the top of the fourth. Runner at first. Off-speed pitch is in there for a strike. Oh and 1, pretty good lead over there by Kirk. That misses low and away. 1-1. It's pitch number 83 for Homie. And the pitch, that is high. 2-1. 2 balls and a strike. And that is cued foul on the right side, 2-2. Gaddis out ahead of that one. 143 at the start of the day, doing the catching tonight. It's been doing a great job behind the plate. Nothing's getting by him. Nothing getting by either catcher. Singled in the first, walked in the third. That is lifted to right, and Nagalski has a beat on it and will haul it in for out number 2. With 2 down, it'll be John Renzel's turn. Doubled and scored in the third. He's 1 for 2 out of Eastern Michigan. Big feller will hit from the left side. 2 for 5 last night. Larks hitting .293 as a team. That is bounced foul. They only hit .232 last night. He dropped one to the Aviators, 9-6. Swung on and missed. Looks like he swung at ball 1. Nonetheless, he's behind in the count, 0-2. No balls and 2 strikes. And the pitch in the dirt, blocked nicely by Stoltz. Boy, kept that right in front of him. That was textbook blocking method right there. 1-2 now. And here it is. That just missed outside. Good fastball for Homie. 2-2. Still hearing some rumbles of thunder, hoping it will go east of us. And the 2-2. That has popped up. And it looks like Williams, the third baseman, will come in and make the play right on the line, and that'll do it for the Larks. So they're going to strand one. We've played 3.5. They lead it 6-5. We'll be right back.
Great things are happening in Haysville, a beautiful new activity center near Riggs Park to get in shape and have fun. A nationally recognized school system with new state-of-the-art facilities, great people, great neighborhoods, a great place to grow a family. So say hello to Haysville.
Say hello to Haysville now.
And welcome back. We go to the bottom of the fourth. Aviators still trail the Larks 6-5. Top of the order, Cross, Gutierrez, and Williams. Cross will step in. He is 2 for 2. A couple of runs scored. And the first pitch to him. That is bounced to the third baseman. He will backhand it over to first in time. Good play there by Divis. That was right over the bag. And a strong throw to retire the speedy Cross. So that's the first time Cross has been retired tonight. So he will sit down, 2 for 3. 1 out. Here is Shea Gutierrez. Gutierrez 1 for 2 out of Incarnate Word. Shortstop tonight. Still hearing some rumbles of thunder. Not a huge storm. That is low to Gutierrez. .310 at the start of the day. He takes a pitch high. 2 balls and no strikes. And a 2-0. That is wild. 3-0 now. Pitch number 64 coming for Pennington. And the 3-0. Turned him loose, swung and batted foul. That got a piece of the catcher, Gaddis. That was one of those that comes up from under the floorboard. Well, we smell rain. That is batted to the shortstop. Williams gets it on the run. Across just gets Gutierrez in time, so that's out number 2. So Pennington has the opportunity to get the Aviators in order. 2 down, Nigel Williams. Advised it is raining in on the east side of Wichita. We are on the southwest side. First pitch is swung on and missed by Williams. He is 0 for 1, was credited with an RBI in the second. And the 0-1, that is to the left side. Divis to his left, picks it up over to first in time, and the Aviators go in order. We have played 4. Larks lead at 6-5. We'll be back. And we're back. Go to the top of the 5th. Larks cling to a 6-5 lead. Looks like Homey will go out for inning number 5. He is at 91 pitches. 7, 8, and 9 scheduled for the Larks. Got to think Homey will be on a pretty short leash, you would think. Aviators still well within the ball game. Still hearing some rumbles of thunder. Raining on the east side of Wichita, and the temperature's dropped over there. Still pretty hot here. First pitch to Clayton Raspberry is low. Ball 1. Raspberry 1 for 2. A run scored in the 3rd out of Grayson Junior College. That is driven to center. And that will be good play by Cross. Cross gets it on the run over his head. And that's out number 1. So Cross, good route to the baseball, and being very speedy doesn't hurt a bit. So Raspberry is retired. He's 1 for 3. And that's another one of those deals when you play in a very big ballpark. That's probably out of a lot of ballparks, but Cross took a triple away from him. 1 out now. Here is Darryl Myers. 1 for 2, a strikeout and a single. First pitch swinging, that is into center. That'll fall in front of Cross. So a very busy half inning for Carter Cross. Runner at first base, 1 out. Here is Matt Munoz. Munoz 1 for 2, single and a strikeout out of Abilene Christian. Still checking the weather. Looks to be going east of us. Is some weather west of us also. First pitch swinging from Munoz, fouled back, strike 1. Still no drops of rain. Still very, very warm here at the ballpark. Still hear thunder off in the distance. Have yet to see any lightning. And the 0-1, throw over. Homie needs to be very careful. Jaquetta looking straight into the setting sun. Sun now below the clouds. And he is looking right into it. And the 0-1, that is wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. 6-5 Larks. They got 4 in the third and 2 in the first. That's in there for a strike. Good off-speed pitch from Homie. If we do have to bug out due to weather, you can continue to follow along on iScore. And the throw over, dug out nicely by Jaquetta. And the pitch, high and away. 2 balls and 2 strikes. We're in the top of the 5th. 1-run ball game, 6-5 Larks. Here's the 9-hole man. That is wide, 3-2. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Raspberry led it off with a blistering shot to center. He was robbed by Carter Cross. That is into center field. Cross back and to his right and will haul it in for out number 2. So Munoz is retired. 2 outs, top of the order. Here's Ryan Randall. 1 for 3, reached on an error in the third and scored in the first. Abilene Christian product. 3:36 at the start of the day. And the pitch. And thought about it, held up. And it's in the dirt. And the 1-0. That is high. 2 balls and no strikes. Pitch number 102 coming. And here it is. That is into left center. That'll get down for a base hit. Quirk over. He will pick it up. They will send the runner. And the throw to the plate is late. And that'll be an RBI double for Randall. He is at second base. And Myers scores all the way from first. 7-5 now, Larks. R.J. Williams will be the next guy out of UT Arlington. 1 for 3, base hit, strikeout, and a pop-up. Second runner at second, 2 outs. And he pops it up, and that'll be out of play. No balls and a strike, 2 outs. 7-5, 1 run across so far this inning for the Larks. That's in the dirt. That will get away from Stoltz. That one hit about 2 foot in front of home plate. Stoltz did everything he can do. Just never know which way that thing's going to bounce. So that will be a wild pitch. Randall will be down to third. Still no precipitation at the ballpark. It's still very, very warm. And the 1-1. That is through the left side for a base hit. And Randall will score. And that makes it 8-5 now. Larks. So Williams with his second hit of the ball game be credited with an RBI. Wyatt Divis now. 1 for 3, 1 for 4 last night. Looks like Sosa for the Aviators getting loose. First pitch to Divis, down and away, ball 1. Got a few drops now starting to fall. That is in there for a strike at the knees. Count even 1-1. So if we have to get out of here, continue to follow along on iScore. Certainly won't be as colorful, that's for sure. That's in there for a strike. 1-2. Tomorrow night, voice only. Game 1 of the series with the Oklahoma City Indians. Right here, 7 o'clock. 1-2. That is in the dirt. Divis not biting. 2 balls and 2 strikes. And here it is. That is bounced to the right side. That'll get through there. So a C&I base hit to the right side. Williams down to second. Divis down to first. He will have his second base hit of the ball game. Easton Kirk now with the runners at first and second. Not the guy you want up with runners at first and second. Looks like Coach Spongeburg to the mound. 111 pitches for Homie. You got to wonder he might be done. Nobody's seriously getting loose yet in the bullpen. Still a little rumble of thunder in east of here. Still very warm here at the ballpark. Looks like Justin Souza will get loose for the Aviators, making his way to the bullpen. Conference is over. Tomorrow night, first pitch at 7 o'clock, we will be celebrating the 5th anniversary of the Aviators franchise. So I want everybody to come out and celebrate that. There will be some goodies. Game 1 of the Oklahoma City Indians. All right, conference over. Here's Easton Kirk. First pitch to him is low and in. Ball 1. First and second. 2 runs across this inning for the Larks. They lead it 8-5. And the pitch. That is wide. 2 balls and no strikes. Northwest of us appears to be clear at the moment. Looks like the weather is southwest of us and northeast of us. And it's 3-0 now to Easton Kirk. Good news is we have a place to put him. Bad news is we don't need another guy on. And that's in there for a strike. 3 balls and a strike now. 4:08 at the start of the day. He's 1 for 2 and a run scored. And the 3-1. That is bounced to the right side. That gets under the glove of Jaquetta. That'll be into right field. 1 run will score. And the throw is cut off. So Williams will score. That was a hot shot. Not sure how they're going to score it. Probably an error, be my guess. That's a play that probably Jaquetta makes 9 out of 10 times, at least. Divis down to third on the play. And Kirk is aboard with the error. That's going to be all for Homie. Coach Spongeburg now to the mound. 116 pitches. 9 runs. And the 2 base runners on right now are his responsibility. So it'll be Justin Souza here in the 5th. Can't close the book yet on Homie. That'll be his last appearance of the season. I understand he is headed home in the morning. So good season for Aaron Homie. A lot of good productive innings and got some good work in. He'll be back to Morningside next fall after a little time in Omaha. So it'll be up to Justin Souza to try to slam the door here. Looks like so far so good on the weather. Had a drop or 2. Actually, that was not Souza. My apologies. This will be Michael DeLeon. Will come in. He's a right-hander out of Penn State Harrisburg. Give you his numbers. 27 innings of work so far this year. He's been in 7 games. He's given up 26 hits, 23 runs, and 18 walks and 32 strikeouts. ERA around 6.58, so it'll be up to De Leon to come in and get this final out, get the Aviators off the field, shut down this drive by the Larks. 3-game series with the Tribe starting tomorrow night. First pitch at 7 o'clock. It is anniversary night. We'll be celebrating our 5th anniversary. Saturday night, family night. Come out and take your picture with your favorite Aviator or your favorite broadcaster, whoever you want to take a picture with. Sunday night, big night. Be a 5 o'clock first pitch and the 3rd game of the series with Oklahoma City. After that, we will have a concert. So a free concert for all involved. So there will be food, music, fellowship, faith night on Sunday. So you don't want to miss that. So De Leon finishing his warm-up tosses. He will take over with for Homey. Aviators trail at 9-5. Nick Gaddis will be the first guy to face him. And he takes a pitch at the belt for a called strike. So Sosa will come in with runners at the corners. Excuse me, De Leon. I don't know why I keep calling him Sosa. That is high and away. 1 ball and 1 strike. I've even wrote that on my board and I still get it wrong. That is skied. Gutierrez going out. He is making the call. And the catch, and that'll do it. So the Larks are going to get 3 here in the 5th. They're going to strand a couple. We have played 4.5, 9-5. Larks. We'll be right back.
It's summer in Haysville, with families enjoying our hometown market. Plenty of summer activities and celebrations to last a lifetime. Join us for summertime fun.
Say hello to Haysville now.
Wait for the things you want. Get it now at Hometown Sales Lease. Why wait for a killer TV or audio system?
I don't wanna wait.
Why wait for efficient new kitchen and laundry appliances? Why wait for furniture with style or a comfortable new mattress? Get it now. Why wait for an awesome new computer? Get the leading brands, the latest styles, and the hottest features, all with flexible...
And welcome back. Go to the top of the 5th. Bottom of the 5th. Aviators with some work to do. They trail 9-5 to the Larks. Pennington cruising along since giving up a couple in the first and 3 in the second. He has thrown up a 0 the last couple of innings. 67 total pitches here, so he is in good shape. 4, 5, and 6, it'll be Jaquetta, Stoltz, and Nagowski. First pitch to Jaquetta is high, ball 1. Looks like we have dodged the weather. Still very warm here. So it looks to have gone east and west of us. That is low. 2 balls and no strikes. And a 2-0 swung on and missed. Looks like he might have swung at ball 3. 2-1 now. Still 92 degrees here at the ballpark. That is into center field for a base hit. Munoz thought about laying out for it. Still had to dive a little bit to keep it from rolling to the wall. Good play out there by him. That was a line shot. He was unsure how he was going to play that one, but Jaquetta is aboard. Second base hit of the ball game. And the Aviators have something cooking here in the bottom of the fifth. Nate Stoltz now, Miami of Ohio product, doing the catching tonight. First pitch is high and away. Ball one. 0 for 1 with a walk. And that is low. 2 balls and no strikes. Pretty good lead over there by Jaquetta. That is bounced to the left side. Williams will backhand it. He will go to second for 1. Over to first, not in time. Pretty good play there to get the leadoff man. Both runners very speedy. And Stoltz will be aboard with the fielder's choice. Jaquetta is erased. 1 down. Here's the right fielder, Zach Nagalski. 0 for 2, reached on an error in the third, struck out in the first. 222 on the season. And the pitch. Good off-speed pitch. He swung through it. Strike 1. Wind now appears to be out of the east. That is bounced foul. 0-2 now. Sun just beginning to set here in Haysville. Becoming a very pleasant evening. Very hot day. A very hot day planned for tomorrow. And the 0-2. That is into center field for a base hit. So Nagalski will collect his first base hit of the ball game. First and second now. With just 1 out. Time now for the left fielder, Campbell Quirk, our token Aussie on the team. Spent a fair amount of his youth living in Australia. 0 for 2 tonight. A couple of hits last night. Struck out in the third. This will be his third look at Pennington. And he takes a pitch low, ball 1. Nine to 5 Larks. Aviators with some work to do. And the 1-0. That's in there for a strike. Good off-speed pitch from Pennington. Painted the outside corner. 1-1. Pennington has thrown up a 0 in the last 2 1/3 innings of work. Got the Aviators in order in the 4th. And the 1-1 in the dirt. And that's blocked nicely by Gaddis. And runners not able to advance. Quirk ahead in the count, 2-1. Here it is. That is bounced up the middle. Sliding stop by the second baseman, Myers. Good play. Flips to Williams and gets the lead runner. So a good play by Myers going to his right. And Nagalski will be erased. 2 out now. Here is Darian Williams. And the first pitch floats in there wide, ball 1. Williams 1 for 2, a run scored. And the 1-0, that is bounced to the second baseman. He'll pick it up. Retreating a little bit over to first in time. That'll do it. So the Aviators are going to strand 1. We have played 5. Larks 9, Aviators 5. We'll be right back.
Payments you can afford. No credit needed, no hassles, and delivery is included. Everyone is approved. Get it now at Hometown Sales Lease.
I don't wanna wait anymore.
Welcome to Haysville, where you'll find miles of lighted hike and bike trails that take you through beautiful neighborhoods and parks. Visit our activity center and see what you've been missing.
Say hello to Haysville now.
Are you ready?
Welcome to Haysville, where you'll find award-winning schools for students of all ages in a family-friendly community. Waiting here for you.
Say hello to Haysville.
And welcome back. Top of sixth we go. It's been all Larks. They lead at 9-5. 6, 7, and 8 scheduled for the Larks. It'll be Renzel, Raspberry, and Myers. De Leon out for his first full inning of work. He came in and took care of business, only giving up 1 run. So here is John Renzel. He is 1 for 3 out of Eastern Michigan. First pitch from De Leon is high and away, ball 1. And the 1-0 is inside. Two balls and no strikes. That is high and away. Hayes sent 9 guys to the plate last time and scored 3. And a 3-0. That is right down the middle for a strike. 3 balls and a strike. Just underway here in the 6th. And that is foul down our way. That'll get your heart going. I knew there was a reason I should have brought another pair of shorts, but 3 balls and 2 strikes. That is fouled again down our way. Other way out there, brother. So 3-2 now to Renzel. And that's high. That'll be a leadoff walk to Renzel. He is aboard here in the 6th. Not exactly what the Aviators want to do. Down 4 runs, getting late. Clayton Raspberry now. One for 3 today. Run scored. 1 for 4 yesterday. Takes a pitch high, ball 1. And the 1-0, that is fouled back. That leaving it up 1 ball and 1 strike. We are right in the middle of Family Week. Tomorrow night we'll be celebrating our 5th anniversary in the Jayhawk League. Actually, 5th anniversary of the organization. That is in there for a strike at the letters, 1 and 2. Be some giveaways tomorrow night. Here's the 1-2. Wow, good fastball from De Leon. Must have missed outside. 2-2. Good velocity on the pitch. And that is wide. Gets away from Stoltz. And Renzel down to second on the pass ball. Looks like we have skirted the weather for the time being. 3-2. De Leon with a check of the runner. Here it is. That's going to miss wide. So back-to-back walks issued by De Leon now, first and second. Still nobody out. Top of the sixth. 9-5 Larks. Todd Hook and Chris Worrell bringing you all the action tonight. Voice only tomorrow night. First pitch is at 7. Darryl Myers now out of Benedictine College. 2 for 3. Run scored. First and second. That is bounced to the right side. In and out of the glove of Jaquetta. He is able to recover, flip to the covering De Leon. Good heads-up play by De Leon. And that's out number 1. Everybody will move up. Tough fielding night for Jaquetta over at first base. 1 down. 9-hole man Matt Munoz. He was absolutely robbed by Carter Cross in the 5th. He blistered one to center. Cross getting it over his shoulder. 1 for 3. And that's in there for a strike at the letters. 0-1. Home plate umpire seems to like the pitch up as opposed to down. No balls and a strike. Infield is in. That is down our way. That is a couple that have not missed us by much. 0-2. I think I'll just set in it. Runners at second and third. 1 out. Looks like time is called. Munoz going to step out and start over. And the 0-2. Good off-speed pitch, swung on and missed. That'll do it for Munoz, out number 2. So that was one of the best sliders that De Leon has thrown all year long. 2 down, top of the order. Ryan Randall now. Aviators with an opportunity to get out of it without any damage. Still second and third, now 2 outs. First pitch to Randall's in there for a strike. He is 2 for 4 tonight. A couple of runs scored with an RBI. Tough out tonight out of Abilene Christian. Wind appears to be blowing in now from left field, so that's out of the north. 1 ball and 1 strike, 2 outs. Must be the fallout from the thunderstorm, and that is low. I think they call that outflow. 2 balls and a strike. And here it is. Swung on and missed. Kind of a half swing there. 2-2. Still lightning and off in the distance, way over east. Two now. Runners at second and third. De Leon trying to strand him. That is down a third base line, foul. This would be a big strikeout for De Leon, who's able to pull it off. And a 2-2. That is fouled back. He might have swung at ball 3. That was pretty far up in the zone. With 2 strikes, you got to protect the plate. Game has slowed to the speed of government here. And the 2-2. Off-speed pitch misses outside. 3-2 now. Runners at second and third. We do have a place for him. just soon strike him out right here, get him to pop up. Big pitch for De Leon right here. Here it is. Fastball swung on and fouled back. Looked to be a little tardy. Good at bat for Ryan Randall. 8-pitch at bat. Here's the 3-2. That is low and away, and he'll walk him. So the third walk issued of the inning for De Leon. All of De Leon's walks have been here in the 6th. R.J. Williams now. 2 for 4 also. A couple of runs scored. Aviators have a play in any bag. And the pitch just missed low, I guess. I give the guy in blue a little credit. He's been consistent back there all night long. And the 1-0. That is popped to left. Quirk back and to his right, giving chase. And he won't get there. So that will be a long foul ball. Look to be a little trouble picking it up. We do have some clouds overhead, and it's right at dusk. So everybody will retreat 1-1. Still 2 outs. We're in the top of the 6th. Larks threatening to blow this thing wide open with a base hit. Ball and a strike. Bases are loaded. And De Leon. Pitch is popped up. Jaquetta giving chase, and that'll be out of play. 1-2 now. De Leon with a chance to get out of it with no damage. Pitch number 34 coming for De Leon since he came in with 2 outs in the 5th. And a 1-2 in there for a call strike. And the Larks will leave them loaded. We have played 5.5. They lead at 9-5. We'll be right back.
Great things are happening in Haysville. A beautiful new activity center near Riggs Park to get in shape and have fun. A nationally recognized school system with new state-of-the-art facilities. Great people, great neighborhoods, a great place to grow a family. So say hello to Haysville.
Say hello to Haysville now.
And we're back. Go to the bottom of the 7th. Bottom of the 6th. A new arm for the Larks. It'll be Austin Thomason, a right-hander out of Angelo State will take over for Pennington. Pennington leaves the ball game after 5 innings of work, giving up 5 runs and 8 hits. Thomason with 5 starts on the season. He will face 9-1-2. It'll be Kennedy, Cross, and Gutierrez here in the 6th. Here is Kennedy. And that is popped foul. Kennedy 1 for 2 tonight, a run scored. Struck out in the 3rd. Numbers for Thomason. He has been in 6 games. He started, looks like he started 5, 24 innings of work, giving up 35 hits, so he is hittable. 17 runs, 23 strikeouts, and 6 walks, 1 and 2 on the season. And a 2-1 is low. 3 balls and a strike now to Kennedy. 5.83 ERA for Thomason. He will be called upon here in the 6th. And that's a leadoff walk to Kennedy. So Kennedy is aboard. Top of the order now, Carter Cross. 2 for 3 tonight, couple of runs scored. First pitch to him's in there for a call strike. Good off-speed pitch from Thomason. And he's ahead in the count. 0-1. Looks like Byron Smith getting loose in the Aviator bullpen. That is bounced to the third baseman. He backhands it. The only play he's going to have is over to first. Throw is up the line. Tag is applied. And Cross is retired. 1 out in the inning. Kennedy now down to second base with 1 out. Gutierrez now. One out in the inning. We're in the bottom of the 6th. The Aviators trail it 9-5. And the first pitch to Gutierrez in there for a strike. One for 3 today. Playing shortstop out of Incarnate Word. And the 0-1. That's in there for a strike on the inside corner. So Gutierrez finds himself in the hole, 0-2. Aviators running out of time. We're in the bottom of the 6th. And the 0-2. That's in the dirt. Read nicely by Kennedy. He will be down to third. He'll turn it hard. And he is over at third on the wild pitch. Ball and 2 strikes now to Gutierrez. That is to the right side. That'll get up the middle for a base hit. So that one gets just up the middle. And a run will score. Well, Kennedy will score. That'll cut the lead to 9-6. Credit Gutierrez with an RBI there. And he is aboard with 1 out.
Now up, number 9, Nigel Williams.
Nigel Williams now. He's 0 for 2 with a walk and a run scored. 3:28 at the start of the day. And the pitch. That is in there for a strike. No balls and 1 strike. Pennington started it. Went 5. Gave up 5 runs. He will stand to be the winner if things remain the way they are. 1 ball and 1 strike now to Williams. 13 hits for the Larks, 9 for the Aviators. And the 1-1. Looks like he's going to throw over. Gutierrez does run very well, always a threat to steal. And the pitch. That is smoked up the middle for a base hit. So Williams gets his first base hit of the ball game. And first and second now with just 1 out. So the Aviators, no quit in them tonight. Luke Giacchetta now singled in the 5th and doubled in the 1st. So he is 2 for 3. First and second, 1 out. And a pitch. That is low and away. Thomason will show you a couple of different arm slots. Pretty good velocity. And the 1-0. That is low and away. 2 balls and no strikes. Two and 0, runners at first and second, 1 out. Oh, good healthy swing. And he'll come up empty. So a good hack by Giacchetta. 2-1. Time is called. Giacchetta is going to ask for a moment. Looks like he thought Thomason was taking way too much time, and I agree. Some discussion on the infield about how they're going to play it, so that may have held things up a little bit. We're ready to go now. Here's the 2-1. That is popped up. Left fielder can't find it. That's Randall. And wow! That would be a diving play by Williams. He will throw back and double up Gutierrez, and that will be out number 2. Actually, that is out number 3. So a pop-up down the line. Williams running hard, never gave up on it. Diving play, snags it, and doubles up Gutierrez, and that'll do it. So we have played 6, 9-6. Larks, we'll be right back.
It's summer in Haysville, with families enjoying our hometown market. Plenty of summer activities and celebrations to last a lifetime. Join us for summertime fun.
Say hello to Haysville now.
wait for the things you want? Get it now at Hometown Sales Lease. Why wait for a killer TV or audio system?
I don't wanna wait.
Why wait for efficient new kitchen and laundry appliances? Why wait for furniture with style or a comfortable new mattress? Get it now.
And welcome back. We go to the top of the 7th. Larks lead at 9-6. Looks like the Aviators will go to the bullpen once again. Second man out of the pen tonight will be Byron Smith out of San Diego. He will come on, big right-hander out of San Diego Point Loma. 6 1/3 innings of work, 12 strikeouts. He has given up 5 hits and 4 runs, 5.68 earned run average. He has no record. All relief. First pitch is popped up. That'll be behind us. It'll be 3, 4, and 5 for the Larks. Divis, Kirk, and Gaddis. So Divis first pitch swinging and pops it foul. 2 for 4 today out of UT Arlington. And that's off-speed pitch is in the dirt. Got a piece of just about everybody. Catcher and umpire. Smith takes over for De Leon. He went an inning and a third. Here's the 1-1. That is inside. Two balls and a strike now to Wyatt Divis. 324 on the season. 1 for 4 last night. And the 2-1 is low. Last outing for Smith did not go well. Came in and did get out of the inning with the bases loaded, but the inning following was not bode well. And that's in there for a strike. 3-2. So good fastball there from Smith to Wyatt Divis. And here's the 3-2. That misses inside, so a leadoff walk issued to Divis. Boatload of walks today for Aviator pitching. Easton Kirk now. Here's the designated hitter out of Wallace State. 1 for 3, run scored. Reached on an error last time. Runner at first base and no outs. Pitch to Kirk is high and away, ball 1. Ball and no strikes. We're in the top of the 7th. That is a good fastball, foul straight back. Larks get a couple in the first, 4 in the third, 3 in the 5th. One ball and 1 strike now. Jayhawk leading hitter at 408. That is to left field. Quirk going back. He will settle under it and haul it in for out number 1. One out now. Here's Nick Gaddis, Jacksonville State. 1 for 3 today, a run scored. Smith on for De Leon, gets his first guy retired, throws over to first, and he's back in there. Pretty good lead over there by Divis. And that's a good fastball from Smith in there at the letters for strike 1. Smith out of San Diego will go to college next year in Los Angeles. And the 0-1 is high. And that'll even it up 1-1. Was at Point Loma last spring, used primarily as a catcher. Was a standout pitcher in California, had 127 strikeouts his senior year. And the 1-1, that is wide. 2 balls and a strike. upside down in his ball to strike ratio. 6 balls, 5 strikes early on. Certainly can't get behind these Larks hitters. They will take advantage of it. That is high. 3-1. Three balls and 1 strike. Manny Garcia's dad is on the premises. Always good to see family here. Mom was here last night, and the 3-1 misses outside. So the second walk issued of the inning for Smith. And he'll have runners at first and second with 1 out. Coach Spongeburg now to the mound. No activity at all in the Aviator bullpen, so it looks like this is going to be just a talk. Just past 9 o'clock Central Time here in Kansas. We're in the top of the 7th. 9-6 Larks. Family week in progress. Tomorrow night is anniversary night. We'll be celebrating 5 years of Aviator baseball, so come on out and help us celebrate. It'll be game 1 with the Oklahoma City Indians. Saturday night is family night. Come out and take your picture with your favorite Aviator. And Sunday, we got a treat for you. It's Faith Night. We'll have a 5 o'clock start and then a concert to follow the ball game. So come on out. It's all free. Conference over. And the first pitch to John Renzel is in there for a strike. Renzel 1 for 2. Scored a run in the third out of Eastern Michigan. Big feller's over at first base tonight. And the 0-1 is fouled straight back. So ahead in the count early to Renzel. No balls, 2 strikes, runners at first and second. Just 1 out. Here it is. That is swung on and missed. Good fastball from Smith. And that'll do it for Renzel. 2 outs now. First strikeout of the ball game for Byron Smith. Clayton Raspberry will be next. 1 for 3, a run scored out of Grayson Community College. Step in from the left side. Scored a run in the third. 1 for 4 last night, hitting .303 at the start of the day. And the first pitch to Raspberry. Here it is. That's high, ball 1. Smith in for De Leon here in the 7th. Smith started the inning. Homie went 6 innings. Lifted for De Leon. And now Smith. That has popped up down the line. Everybody giving chase. Lots of room. And it'll fall harmlessly. A lot of room here in foul ground at Vulcan Field. Several acres in foul territory. So Williams, Gutierrez, and Quirk all converged at the same time. Nobody could get there, so it'll be 1 ball and 1 strike to Clayton Raspberry, the right fielder. Temperature has cooled off a little bit. Still a very warm night. Rain has gone around us. One. Here it is. That is high. 2 balls and a strike. Two-1. Smith trying to get his club off the field. 2 outs, first and second. Here it is. That is foul straight back. Smith appears to be challenging these Hayes hitters with solid heat. 2-2 now. With the defense we have, we need to let them put it in play. And I think that's what Smith is thinking. And here's the 2-2. Lifted to left field. Looks like Quirk has a beat on it. He'll come in and make the play, and that'll do it. So Smith throws up a 0. Larks leave a couple. We've played 6.5. Stretch time in Haysville. 9-6 Larks. We'll be back.
Why wait for an awesome new computer? Get the leading brands, the latest styles, and the hottest features, all with flexible payments you can afford. No credit needed, no hassles, and delivery is included. Everyone is approved. Get it now at Hometown Sales Lease.
I don't wanna wait anymore.
You gonna send me the hoop-de-doo tomorrow?
Welcome to Haysville, where you'll find miles of lighted hike and bike trails that take you through beautiful neighborhoods and parks. Visit our activity center and see what you've been missing.
Say hello to Haysville now.
And we're back. We go to the home half of the 7th. Aviators running out of time. They trail the Larks 9-6. Thomason out for inning number 2. He got out of that first inning. There in 18 pitches. So pretty good work there by Thomason. Only gave up a run. 5, 6, and 7 for the Aviators. It'll be Stoltz, Nagowski, and Quirk. Here is Nate Stoltz, 0 for 2 tonight. First pitch from Thomason. That is squirted foul. Tried to check his swing. Looks like catcher Gaddis out to talk to him. Tomorrow night is anniversary night. We're celebrating 5 years. We'll have some activities. Voice only, if you're tuning in. Saturday night, family night. That'll be picture night. Take your picture with your favorite aviator. And Sunday, 5 o'clock, first pitch. That is bounced to the left side. Looks like Divis is going to cut it off over to first. And got Stoltz by an eyelash. So the first guy is retired. So Sunday night, 5 o'clock, first pitch with the Oklahoma City Indians. And then after that will be a concert. We'll have a Christian artist in here. It's Faith Night. And you don't want to miss that. That is all free. One out now. Here's Zach Nagalski. And the pitch. That is in there at the knees for strike one. That's new. 1 for 3 tonight. Playing right field. And that misses inside. Pretty good fastball by Thomason. I think they're shooting an episode of Orange County Choppers nearby. So everybody gets their chopper out tonight. 1-1. That is popped down the right side. Looks like Renzel and Myers giving chase. And Renzel will lay out. He won't get there. And it falls harmlessly foul. 1-2 now to Nagowski. So still lots to do. 3-game series starts tomorrow night with the Oklahoma City Indians. So you don't want to miss that. 7 o'clock first pitch tomorrow night. voice only. 1-2 now to Nagalski. That is blistered up the middle for a base hit, so Nagalski is aboard. Second base hit of the ball game for him. He will be down to first base with 1 out. That'll bring up the left fielder, Campbell Quirk.
Next up to bat, number 19, Campbell Quirk.
Left fielder out of Monmouth. Spent a fair amount of his childhood growing up in Australia. He is 0 for 3 tonight and takes a pitch wide, ball 1. Larks lead at 9-6. We're in the bottom of the 7th. Aviators running out of time. Pretty good lead over there by Nagalski. That is low and away, 2-0. Thomason out for inning number 2. He came in the 6th. And the 2-0. That is popped foul. 2-1. Two balls and a strike, 1 out. 9-6 Larks. That is driven to left field. And Randall back and to his left makes the play right before the track. So Quirk gets good wood on it. And he'll come up empty. Two down, here's Darian Williams. One for 3 tonight out of Benedict College. And he takes a ball low. Stoltz led it off and grounded out. Nagalski singled up the middle, and Quirk flew out, and you're up to date here in the bottom of the 7th. That is swung on and missed. Seemed to take a little bit off of that one. 1-1 now. And the 1-1, that is bounced, just gets by the pitcher. That'll be attempted, fielded by the shortstop Williams. There was a little bit of indecision whether or not Divis was going to get there, so that will go as a base hit for Williams. That ball was for the most part in no man's land. Nagalski down to second. Second base hit of the ball game for Williams. Here's Jordan Kennedy. He is 1 for 2, a couple of runs scored. First look at Thomason, and he takes a pitch low, ball 1. Kennedy out of Seward. A late addition to the club, been with the club about a week. Took over for Trevor Omahan, who had to return to San Diego. And the 1-0, that is in there for a strike. That'll even it up, 1 ball and 1 strike. And that's inside, 2-1 now to Kennedy. And a 2-1, that is bounced foul down our way. Nice play by Sosa coming out of the dugout to field that one before it rolls down the line. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, first and second. Cross would be next. That is low. And Nagalski steals it. So credit Nagalski with a stolen base. They thought they had Kennedy, but that pitch was clearly below the knees. 3 balls and 2 strikes. First and third now. And the pitch. That is in there for a called strike at the knees, and that'll do it for Kennedy. So the Aviators are done in the 7th. They strand a couple. We have played 7, 9-6. Larks will be right back.
Are you ready?
Welcome to Haysville, where you'll find award-winning schools for students of all ages in a family-friendly community. Waiting here for you.
Say hello to Haysville now.
And we're back. We go to the top of the 8th, 9-6 Larks. Aviators running out of time. Looks like the Aviators will go with Byron Smith for inning number 2. He threw up a 0 in inning number 7. Did face a little bit of adversity, but got out of it. He'll face 8, 9, and 1 of the Larks lineup. It'll be Myers, Munoz, and Randall scheduled. The only other game on the docket in the league is El Dorado at Dodge City. And the pitch, that's in there for a strike to Darryl Myers. He is 2 for 4, tough out today. Run scored out of Benedictine. 319 hitter at the start of the day, bound to go up after today. And the pitch, that is skied to left field. Quirk going back to his right near the track, seems to have a beat on it and will haul it in. So Myers hits it a long way, but it's just going to be a long out.
Now up number 6, Matt Munoz.
One out now. Here's Matt Munoz. Struck out looking in the 6th. 1 for 4. Singled in the 2nd and was stranded. 3:30 at the start of the day. He's out in center field. First pitch swinging, and that is to left field. Quirk coming in and will haul it in for out number 2. Quirk been very busy tonight. 2 down now.
Next, number 12, Ryan Randall.
A lot better inning for Smith. He retired the first 2 hitters. Can get the Larks in order with a retire of Randall. 2 for 4 today. A couple of runs scored for Randall. First pitch to him is low, ball 1. One ball and no strikes, 2 outs. Top of the 8th, 9-6 Larks. That is popped up, and that is to left field. Quirk is going to call him off, and that'll do it. So Quirk makes all the assist in the 8th, and the Larks go in order. We played 7.5. They lead at 9-6. We'll be right back.
Great things are happening in Haysville, a beautiful new activity center near Riggs Park to get in shape and have fun. A nationally recognized school system with new state-of-the-art facilities, great people, great neighborhoods, a great place to grow a family. So say hello to Haysville.
Say hello to Haysville now.
All righty, welcome back. Bottom of the 8th we go. Aviators running out of time, down to their final 6 outs. Looks like the Larks will continue with Thomason. He has thrown a couple of scoreless. Top of the order, 1, 2, and 3. Cross, Gutierrez, and Williams. Now's the time. Got the guys up there. And the first pitch to Cross. Swung on and fouled down the right field line. Strike 1. Cross tough out tonight, 2 for 4. Got to meet his grandparents while ago. It's always nice to see those folks. 0-1 now. That is in there for a strike, so Cross in the hole early. 0-2. I'm thinking they need to plan some trips to Lincoln next spring, so they need to plan on it, the way this young man plays. 0-2. That is inside, almost hit him. Cross out of the University of Nebraska. And here's the 1-2. That is low. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the 2-2 from Thomason. That is bounced to the right side, foul. He may have gotten that one off his foot. Seems to be walking pretty well, so doesn't appear to be too worse for the wearer. Count remains 2-2. We're in the top or bottom of the 8th. 9-6 Larks. And a 2-2. That is low. Little static coming now from the Larks dugout. 3-2. Here it is. That is bounced foul down the left side. So a good at bat for Carter Cross. Pitch number 8 of the at bat coming. And a 3-2. That is squirted foul down the right-hand side. That'll be out of play. So Cross hanging in there. Good at bat. Temperature has cooled off a little bit. Still very warm here in southern Kansas. Very hot day today. Heat index in excess of 105. And a 3-2. That is bounced to the right side. Second baseman up with it over to first in time. So Myers had to go a little bit to his right, but he's able to come up with it and get the speedy Cross for out number 1. Gutierrez now. Two for 4 now on the night. 309. And he takes a strike right down the middle. 4 strike 1. Aviators running out of time. They need 3 in a hurry. And the pitch, that is bounced to the left side. And Williams will get it on the in-between hop over to first and gets Gutierrez by a step. Almost waited too long to come get that one, but able to come up with it. The shortstop Williams did have some struggles last night. Seems to have fixed those for the time being. Here's Nigel Williams. 1 for 3. Walked and scored in the first. And a base hit in the 6th. And he takes a strike. 0-1. And the 0-1 is low and in. 1 ball and 1 strike. Here's the 1-1. That is low. Just missed. That is swung on and into center field, and that'll be a base hit for Williams. He's second of the ball game. And the Aviators not done yet. So runner at first base with 2 outs here in the bottom of the 8th. 9-6 Hayes. Hayes took game 1. Convincing fashion, 15-2. Aviators get game 2 last night, 9-6. Luke Giacchetta now. He is 2 for 4. Good night for him. First pitch swinging, and he's over the top of a breaking pitch. He's in the hole 0-1. Doubled in the first and singled in the 5th. No balls and a strike. That is in there, a strike at the knees. Rare strike at the knees tonight. 0-2. And the pitch. That is swung on and foul straight back. He was looking dead red on that one. Just missed it. 16 hits on the season. He's driven in 14. A 1-2 runner at first. 2 outs. Here it is. That is bounced foul. Count remains 0-2. Thomason trying to get his club back in. Trying to get through his 3rd inning. That is in the dirt. Pitch number 58 coming for Thomason. 35 strikes, 21 balls. Dead calm here at the ballpark. Storms continue to go away from us. 1-2. He swings through it and misses. And that'll do it for the Aviators. We have played 8. Larks lead at 9-6. We'll be back.
It's summer in Haysville, with families enjoying our hometown market. Plenty of summer activities and celebrations to last a lifetime. Join us for summertime fun.
Say hello to Haysville now.
And welcome back to the top of the 9th. Larks lead at 9-6. Looks like the Aviators will go with Smith for inning number 3. He got the Larks in order in the 8th, so he's yet to give up a run since coming in the 7th for De Leon. 2, 3, and 4 for the Larks. It'll be Williams, Divis, and Kirk scheduled here in the 9th. Here is R.J. Williams out of UT Arlington. First pitch to him, swung on and missed. Looked like a little wrinkle there from Smith. Little change of pace, and he swings through at strike 1. 2 for 5 today. 281 at the start of the day. And the pitch. That is low. 1 ball and 1 strike. One, top of the ninth, 9-6 Larks. And the pitch, that is foul straight back. Smith got through the first couple of innings on 27 pitches, so that's exactly how you would draw it up. Got a couple of guys on in the 7th, but was able to wiggle out of it. So he will ask for a new ball. Ball and 2 strikes now to Williams. Williams, the shortstop tonight. Off-speed pitch misses high and away, 2-2. And a 2-2. Off-speed pitch is in there for a call strike at the letters. And that's out number 1.
Next up, number 16, Wyatt Davis.
Second strikeout for Smith. Here is Wyatt Davis. 2 for 4 tonight. He's been a tough out. He's also out of UT Arlington. Walked in the 7th. First pitch to him is inside. Ball 1. And the 1-0, that is high and away, 2-0 now. Davis with a base hit in the 1st and the 5th. And the 2-0 is low. So 3 straight balls to Davis from Smith. We're in the top of the 9th, 9-6. Not in real need of any more base runners at the moment. And the 3-0. That is high and away, and he'll walk him. So the third walk of the ball game issued by Smith.
Up next, number 18, Easton Kirk.
Leading hitter in the Jayhawk League now, Easton Kirk. Smith got him in the 7th, got him to fly out to left field. Runner at first base now, 1 out. Kirk, the designated hitter tonight, 408 at the start of the day. First pitch to him is popped up. Not sure that's going to stay in. That will be out of play. That'll land just behind the dugout. So Smith gets ahead of Easton Kirk here in the top of the 9th. Start a 3-game series tomorrow night at 7 o'clock with Oklahoma City. They'll be in for 3. 7 o'clock first pitch on Friday, Saturday, and on Sunday, first pitch will be at 5. There will be a concert following the ball game on Sunday. You don't want to miss that. Anniversary night tomorrow night, celebrating our 5th anniversary, and family night on Saturday. Take your pictures with your favorite aviator. That is inside, ball 1. 1 ball and 1 strike, 1 out. Davis at first base, courtesy of a 1-out walk. R.J. Williams led it off and struck out. That is fouled straight back. Good fastball there from Smith. And it's 1-2. Pretty good crowd on hand. At least home side is almost completely full. Family week in progress. And Haysville, City of Haysville night. And a 1-2. Good curveball from Smith, and he'll wave through it for out number 2. So Smith gets the leading hitter in the Jayhawk League, and there are 2 outs. Nick Gaddis now with 2 outs. He is 1 for 3, a run scored in the 3rd. Smith trying to get his club to the bottom, give him a chance to walk it off. And the first pitch is a fastball. That is wide, ball 1. Gaddis out of Jacksonville State, walked last time up. And walked in the 3rd and scored. Throw over to first, and Divis back in head first. Ball and no strikes. That is grounded through the hole on the left side, just out of reach of Gutierrez, so that will be a base hit for Gaddis. So first and second now with 2 outs. Hayes not done yet. John Renzel now, the first baseman out of Eastern Michigan, struck out last time. This will be his second look at Byron Smith. Doubled and scored in the 3rd. He is 1 for 3. And the first pitch is fouled back, 0-1. No balls and a strike to the first baseman. 2 for 5 yesterday. And the 0-1. That is swung through and missed. 0-2 now to Renzel. I think Smith reached back for a little extra on that one. 0-2, 2 outs, first and second. Larks had second and third with Smith earlier, and he got out of it. And the 0-2. Off-speed pitch almost hit him. Just inside. 1-2 now. Smith taking a walk, collecting himself. And he's ready. Check of the sign, look at the runner. And the 1-2, here it is. Off-speed pitch, or fastball, is fouled straight back. Count remains 1-2, 2 outs, first and second. Top of the 9th, 9-6. Hayes. Aviators trying to get to the bottom, give it a chance to tie it up or walk it off. Aviators took game 2 last night, 9-6. Lots of people driving by honking. They must have gotten a look at Chris Worrell. That's probably what it is. I'm just guessing. And here's the 1-2 again. Off-speed pitch, swung through and missed, and he got him. So the Larks are going to leave a couple, and Smith will strike out the side. He goes 3. We go to the bottom of the 9th, 9-6 Larks. We'll be right back.
things you want. Get it now at Hometown Sales Lease. Why wait for a killer TV or audio system?
I don't wanna wait.
Why wait for efficient new kitchen and laundry appliances? Why wait for furniture with style or a comfortable new mattress? Get it now. Why wait for an awesome new computer? Get the leading brands, the latest styles, and the hottest features, all with flexible payments you can afford. No credit needed, no hassles, and delivery is included. Everyone is approved. Get it now at Hometown Sales Lease.
I don't wanna wait anymore.
Welcome to Haysville, where you'll find miles of lighted hike and bike trails that take you through beautiful neighborhoods and parks. Visit our activity center and see what you've been missing.
And welcome back. Go to the bottom of the ninth. Last chance for the Aviators. They trail the Larks 9-6. 5, 6, and 7 scheduled for the Aviators. It'll be Stoltz, Nagowski, and Quirk. Looks like the Larks will go with Thomason one more time. He has had good luck with the Aviators so far. Here is Nate Stoltz. He is 0 for 3 tonight and takes a strike. Bounced out last time up. He will head to the University of Miami in Ohio this fall. And the 0-1 is popped up. And that's out of play. Last night, El Dorado beat Derby 16-13. And Dodge City beat Liberal 3-1. That's the only other games. The only other game tonight is El Dorado at Dodge City. And the 0-2. That is popped up to the right side. Myers back just into the grassy area and makes the play for out number 1. So the Aviators now down to their final couple of outs. Hayes leads in the standings. They have a 4.5 game lead over Dodge City and Liberal. They are 23-7 going into today. Followed by Derby at 17-15, El Dorado 14-16, and Haysville at 9-23. First pitch to Nagowski is in there for a strike. 2 for 4 tonight. He's right fielder. And the pitch, that is low. 1 ball and 1 strike. Larks lead at 9-6. Haysville led at 5-2 going into the third and gave up 4. And that is swung on foul back. That got a piece of somebody. Thinking that might have been the catcher, Gaddis. He has taken a beating tonight. And the 1-2 now to Nagowski. The pitch. That is fisted foul out of play. Voice only tomorrow night, so if you can't get out here for anniversary night, tune us in. Celebrating 5 years. And the 1-2 is swung on and missed. Good fastball there from Thomason. Threw it by Nagowski for out number 2. So the Aviators now down to their final out. It'll be up to Campbell Quirk to keep things going. If he was to reach, it'd be Williams will be next. Quirk 0 for 4 tonight. Did reach in the 5th on a fielder's choice. That's been pretty much it for the left fielder. He first pitch swinging, and he swings through at strike 1. And the 0-1. Here it is. And swung on and missed. Got a piece of it. Looked like Thomason dropped down a little three-quarter that time. No balls and 2 strikes now. Campbell Quirk. And a pitch. That is high and away, 1-2. One ball and 2 strikes. Aviators down to their final strike. That is low. 2 balls and 2 strikes, 2 outs, nobody on. 9-6 Larks. Aviators gave up 3 in the 5th. That really hurt them. That swung on and missed, and that'll do it. And that's your ball game. Here are your totals for Hayes. They take the series 2 games to 1. 9 runs, 14 hits, 2 errors. And Haysville 6 runs, 13 hits, 3 errors. The win will go to Pennington, and Aaron Homey will be tagged with the loss. Hayes goes to 24-7. Haysville 9-24. 3-game series with Oklahoma City starts tomorrow night. First pitch at 7 o'clock. Everybody come out or tune in. Chris Worrell, I'm Todd Hook saying good night from Haysville.